Hi everyone, and welcome back to this course where we learn Fusion 360 together. I've learned some new tools, so I want to share those with you. I'm going to start with the new sketch. Here I'm going to attempt to make a servo motor holder. So let's start with the usual. This is not new, we've done that, which is the 2-point rectangular. I'm going to just do 25 by 50. You can drag and drop, or you can type in the dimension manually. Now I'm going to show you a new tool which is going, so this is my base rectangular. I'm going to show you this new tool that's called offset. Here I can choose my rectangular, and you can drag up or down, or you can type in a negative value to go inside, or a positive value to go outside. So you can see here I'm going to do one with a +5. I'm going to do another offset, and this time I'm going to do a -5. So the reason I'm doing this is because I want this rectangular here, the middle one, and this is the other thing I want to show you here. By the way, you can control and multi-select. So I'm selecting the middle one here, and you can see this is a regular line. I'm going to change this to be a construction line. Construction line mean it's just a line that I don't want it to be part of the sketch. I just want to use it to draw other items, which I'm going to show you here in a minute. You can see now when I clicked construction line, this turned into a dotted line. These dotted line, let me zoom in so you can see, this indicates a construction line. What I want to add here is we're going to take a circle. And if you see, if I just go over this line, when I reach the middle, it'll tell me when I'm in the middle, which is here. And let's go out by, let's try 3. So imagine this is like a screwdriver hole. And another tool I want to show you, which is the mirror tool. And I can draw another circle on this side, but I want to show you the mirror tool. And I want to show you this line tool. I can draw another line here. So you can see if I click line, and I'm going to go over this here, it'll tell me when I reach the middle. That is the middle. Of course, I know this is 50, so 25 would be the middle, right? But let's go here. I'm going to do perpendicular. And again, I don't want this line to be part of the sketch. So I'm just going to click on it. I'm going to convert that to a construction line. And all I'm going to do, this dotted construction line, I'm going to use it as a mirror, which brings me to my next tool that I want to show you here, which is the mirror tool. This is the mirror tool. I'm going to click that. And first, it's asking me to select my object, which is my circle. Let me zoom in again so maybe you can see better. I'm going to select my object, which is the circle. Now, when I'm done with selecting object, you can see here, I can click here and select my mirror line, which is this construction line. And you can see it automatically created my circle on the opposite, or basically mirrored my object to the opposite side of my sketch. I'm going to click OK. And now I'm done with my circle. So this is it for my sketch for now. I'm going to click finish sketch here, which brings me back to outside of the sketch. I'm going to use this orbit tool to show you what we have so far. So let's do this here. It'll probably make more sense. Now, this is our sketch. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to extrude this like I showed you before. So this middle one here, let me just click here, click extrude, and you can see I can go up. Let's go up by 2. So that's going to be the base. Now, it did hide my sketch, and I'll show you here on the side. We can make it visible. This is my origin. That to make it visible here, I'm going to hide that actually. You see under sketch, I can just click the eye, and that will make the sketch visible. Fusion 360 does hide the sketch when you extrude from it. It thinks that you don't need it anymore, but we still need this for a little bit more. Now, another thing I'm gonna need this is I'm gonna need to extrude these circles as well for, let me just click extrude. I'm gonna choose this and this, and I'm gonna extrude them by 5. That's perfect. Now I need to extrude the main body because the main body need to go higher. That's why I extruded these first. Let me click one more time. Now I'm going to extrude this and let's go up by 20. Hopefully you get the idea of where I'm going with this sketch. Let me click the orbit tool just to show you what I have so far. So that's where would my servo motor sit. Hopefully it would slide in here. And these two holes are for the screws on the side. Obviously this is probably not perfect. I just want to show you the tools here. I did not measure my servo motor. Maybe I should measure one and make another sketch and actually 3D print one. We will do that throughout this course, but I just want to show you the tools here. So let's focus on the tools. The last piece I want to show you here is maybe let's make a hole on the side. So that will be for the wire to fit in, right? So I click escape. I'm going to go back into my sketch, and this time I'm going to make one from the side. So let me show you how to do this. I'm going to actually create another sketch. So this is going to be, if I want the side, that's going to be a different angle of a sketch, right? So I'm going to click new sketch. You can see this time I'm going to choose the side surface. There we go. Now I'm going to create my rectangular here, and let me give it up by 2 because that was the base. I came up 2, so that's 2, and let's go like 5 by 10. So I'm going to assume this is good. And you can see here, this is my uh, rectangular from the side. If I finish sketch, we're going to go back here. And now what I can do is, actually, if you see this, this is probably not good enough. So let me go back to my sketch 2 here. I'm going to go back here and you can see this 5. I'm going to make it, let's make it 15, and that's probably better. And this 10, I'm gonna do 15 as well. Let's do that. Let's see if that's better. I'm gonna click finish sketch. Yeah, that looks like it's cutting the screw in this case. So if I let me show you what I'm talking about here. If I do this, and you can see I'm eating into the screw. So I don't want to do that. I'm going to click escape. I'm going to go back and fix it one more time. And I'm also trying to learn how to fix things if you make a mistake. So I'm going to do this 10. I think that'll do it. Let me click finish sketch this time. And I'm going to click this and we will extrude. But instead of extruding positively, you see if I extrude positive, we're going to go out. If I extrude negative, we'll go inside. And that's exactly what we want. You can see Fusion 360 already know to cut through the body. And if you look here on the side from the property menu, you can see this is a cut. We can change it to a join, and that will actually create a body instead. But we do want the cut, and Fusion 360 smart enough to know that. So I'm going to leave it there. I will click OK. And let's see what we have. So let me just click this and use the orbit tool to show you. So the idea is like the wire would come up here and we're not cutting through the screw hole. Let me try to zoom out and zoom in this way so you can see it. And this is it for this one. We used the mirror tool, we used the construction line, we used the extrude, we used the circle, and we have two sketches, one on each side. So I think this is it for this video. I will leave it there. I don't like the videos to get too long because you guys don't like them either. And so I will stop here and I will see you in the next one.